It is hard to believe that it is the final week of 2022. It feels like just yesterday, me and my friends were in Nashville playing some vintage guitars, eating some great food, but that was back in October. It feels like last week that me and Lovely were at Hershey Park riding some amazing rides, eating some great food as well, and some amazing pizza, but that was back in June. But alas, we are at the end of 2022. So thus our memories think about all these highlights throughout these past year, as well as of course all the downfalls, because that's who we are as human beings. But we also take a look at the future of what we are the most excited about and try our best not to stress out about the immediate future, which I do a lot. But what helps me not stress out about the future is think about all of the new music we're going to be getting in this new year. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well and hope it continues to go well. Welcome back to the channel. And this week, being the last week of 2022, we're going to take a look at the past year and take a look at my favorite albums, my favorite songs. We're going to kick off with what I'm looking forward to most musically in 2023. Here are my top 5 most anticipated albums. Let's get right into it. First off, we do have some honorable mentions. First off, we have John Frusciante, who is the guitar player of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers just because I don't like Anthony Kiedis as a singer, but as a guitar player, I admire John Frusciante. He is amazing. In 2023, he is set to release 2 electronic albums that I am looking forward to, and it reports online saying they're going to be called 1 and 2, so I'm looking forward to them. And our second honorable mention goes to Niall Horan, who was in One Direction. I am a One Direction fan. I love Niall Horan, and so does Lovely. And Niall promised a new album coming in 2023, so I am looking forward to that stuff as well. I just love Niall's solo work. If I was rating One Direction people, it'd be him, Harry Styles, then Niall Horan as the close second. But anyway, let's go into the top 5. Coming in at number 5, and this might shock some people, but Shania Twain, Queen of Me. I absolutely love Shania Twain. Lovely loves Shania Twain. Our best friend also loves Shania Twain. I grew up on country music, and Shania Twain was one of the people who I heard a lot, especially Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and You're Still the One I Want. And so I saw this is being released, and you know what? I am actually really looking forward to this album just because Shania Twain does bring back some of that childhood nostalgia. And also, one of the songs off of this album is being produced by Tyler Joseph, the lead singer of 21 Pilots. So I am looking forward to him producing a song that's not of his own band. This is scheduled to come out in February of next year, so I am super excited about this one. Coming in at number 4, it is Living Colour. Absolutely love this band so much. They wrote the song Cult of Personality, which is one of the greatest rock songs of all time. And Vernon Reid is one of my favorite guitar players. He is absolutely insane. They recently posted a teaser on their YouTube channel saying, hey, we're back in the studio, and it's quite possible they could be releasing an album towards the end of this next year in 2023. However, there are some sites that speculate they are re-recording their album Stained for their 30th anniversary, so who knows? I really hope it is a new album from them because it would just be so good. The last release they did was of a re-recording of a live performance of Cult Personality they did with guitar player Steve Vai, I believe back in September of this year, but I really am looking forward to seeing what they have coming up. Even if it is just a re-release of Stained, I am looking forward to this new release. At number 3, we have Paul Meany with Motivational Speaker. The release date of this album is to be announced, but Paul did confirm on his Twitter and Instagram he is releasing his debut album in 2023. Paul Meany is one of my favorite musicians of all time, one of my favorite songwriters of all time. His producing skills are insane. I love Mute Math so much, and I just love watching interviews of Paul talk. His wisdom, his knowledge is something I just soak in. Of course, for the 21 Pilot fans, he's the one of the main producers besides Tyler on Trench. He produced most of Trench with Tyler, as well as Redecorate and Saturday off of Scaled and Icy. He's releasing his debut solo album this next year, and oh boy, I am so excited for it, like you have no idea. Coming in at number 2, no surprise whatsoever, it is 21 Pilots. Tyler Joseph, lead singer of 21 Pilots and main songwriter, confirmed on his Instagram story that he is working on new music. And with the Scaled and Icy album cycle basically confirmed over at their final show of 2022 in Brazil, a lot of fans are looking forward to this next release, which will be the final album within their Dima storyline that they've been telling since their Trench album that they've since retrograded back to their Blurry Face and Vessel album as well. Many fans have speculated when this is going to come out. Some say it's going to come out as soon as February. Some say May, as well as their other releases, Blurry Face and Scaled and Icy being coming out that time. Some people say summer, like myself. Other people say later on in the year, such as October and November. But the key thing is nothing has been confirmed yet, so they could be releasing something this year, or they could be keeping their 3 years per album cycle and release something in 2024. We will just have to wait and see. But regardless, putting this on the list just for safety, because I am looking forward to their new album, but not as much as I'm looking forward to my number 1 album for next year. Cause at number 1 we have Metallica, 72 Seasons. Metallica is one of my favorite bands of all time. Dare I say, my favorite band of all time. They're the band that got me into playing guitar, that set me on this path of music, majoring in music in college, so on and so forth. Metallica has changed my life so much. It's not every day that they drop a new album. When I first got into them, the last album they dropped was in 2008 with Death Magnetic. Then they released Hardwired to Self-Destruct in the 2010s, and now they are releasing 72 Seasons, which I am looking forward to because it came out of nowhere. In November, they released Lux Eterna out of the blue. I woke up with a Nobis message saying, hey, look at this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I got super excited. It is going to be a 12-track album that features 72 Seasons, Shadows Follow, Screaming Suicide, Sleepwalk My Life Away, You Must Burn, Lux Eterna, Crown of Barbed Wire, which sounds cool, I'm looking forward to, Chasing Light, If Darkness Had a Sun, Too Far Gone, Room of Mirrors, and Immorta, I want to say, but I am looking forward to this. It is my most anticipated album of 2023, but 2022 still had some great stuff in it, but I'm looking forward to this album the most in 2023 because it is definitely a confirmed album that Metallica is doing. Like I said, we don't get a new Metallica album every 3 years. It is a once in a decade treat we get, so I am looking forward to this one the most. But what about you guys? What albums are you looking forward to in 2023? Are you looking forward to some Louis Capaldi? Are you looking forward to Paramore, Smashing Pumpkins, Ellie Goulding, Dream Theater, so on and so forth? I'd love to know what your most anticipated albums of 2023 are going to be, and I am very excited for a new year full of new music. Tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 albums of this year, so if you're interested in it, definitely come back to the channel tomorrow. In 2 days we'll cover my top 5 songs of 2022, so that will be that then. Yeah, it'll be a new year before we know it. Oh god, 2023 is among us and I am scared. But we have new music to look forward to. See, the stress instantly gone. But anyway, guys, I will see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.